So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Mars in the 9000 Sagittarius. Just a quick note, I may have to take a break um, due to a very close family member of mine going through major health issue right now. Um, so, I may not be able to make the videos that I want to make right now. So, anyway. Um, So Mars in the ninth house, for Leo ascendant people, as in what happens when Mars is Mars in the fifth house for Leo ascendant people in Sagittarius, um, because Mars rules the fourth house and the ninth house. Okay, so one thing you will see here with Mars is that a person can actually be very much interested and focused towards, or at least have a desire. See here, because the ninth house represents kind of like our past life desires, and Mars is in a fiery sign. There's this desire to protect and serve by this individual, whether this individual, wants to become a lawyer and fight for things. They want to hone their skills and intelligence towards, being a detective, going towards government, or even finance, money, because Sagittarius also represents, it's one of the signs for banking and like investment banking. Because see, Mars is a risk taker. Mars is a soldier. A soldier is going to take risk at every single point of the way. So here, these people want to be um, in a particular environment where they can they enjoy the competition, work rivalry. They enjoy being in an environment where they're winning things through competition, because fifth house is, speculative gains and speculative wins. And one of the things we see here with Mars, because ninth house and fourth house is the house of our lineage, paternal lineage and maternal lineage. Here, a person is very close to the lineage of both mother and father, wants to pursue something more sattvic and dharmic in life. Now, of course, if Rahu is somehow influencing this Mars, this person is going to break traditions then to kind of like put a stamp onto something. But otherwise, this is a particular Mars that is going to follow into a certain righteous path, where besides whatever they're doing in life, they're going to be about upkeeping onto the culture of their mother and father. And of course, such people make excellent strategists, because strategy and being a strategist is a game of logic, game of statistics, okay, game of again, risk taking and not being fearful of things. And this is where this Mars excels, in those particular areas. And of course, you will also see that the mother is also kind of like a very strong fighter and a pious person. Now, we won't really truly know who the mother father really are until we look at sun and moon. But here we see what the foundation is of both the mother and father, and the foundation is very strong, and it's on the dharmic fire of Sagittarius. But see, one of the things we can see here with this Mars is that parents are not going to be afraid of starting fights and wars if they have to, whether it's to protect their, you know, family lineage or circle. But these people can definitely be raised in a type of environment where there were aggressive steps taken to protect something, protect the home, protect the lineage, where to a point they could witness their parents getting into a fight, fighting in the name of something. So again, as much as this is a great, Raj Yoga position for Mars, It doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to be something great that you will witness. Because sometimes the parents can become a bad influence because you're witnessing them not being afraid to start fights with people. Let's say, for example, they're willing to fight for other people based on their own religious beliefs, and they're putting other people's religion and spiritual beliefs down, and you may instill that as something which is sattvic, but it's not. Now, of course, in order for this to happen, Mars have to have it has to have malefic influences. But if there's no malefic influence, and yet on top of that, let's say there's a benefic influence, then of course, these are the people who will grow up learning the right things in life. Also, you will see the person's home could be near a Hanuman temple, or they will visit Hanuman temple a lot. Also, they definitely attain property, land, real estate through the birth of their children, through the help of father and mother. Okay, like attaining parental property or a property of their lineage. And because you have to see that Mars is in Sagittarius, especially if it's crossed the 15th degree, then this Mars becomes very powerful. Why? Because Mars is then progressing towards his exaltation position of Capricorn. Mars is then definitely will take this person somehow either into government, army, law, criminal justice, because again, it is progressing in the sixth house of service as Mars. And because Mars is right now in a trine position from the Lagna, it kind of hones the personality of this individual. Even as a child, they'll be one of those kids who, when you say something about their religious beliefs or how their family has brought them up, they will stand by it. Like, oh, you're wrong. This is my belief. This is my family. And we are these people. We are going to fight for this particular thing and that thing. And this is the injustice. They will stand up for it. And that's what it hones their skill. And this is why such people also, anytime they need energy, when you're lacking energy, go play sports. Suddenly, it just gives this burst of energy in you. And after children, whenever you just sit down and start talking to your children, energy comes in. Because Mars is energy. So how do you boost your energy? Especially with Mars and Sagittarius, for Leo Ascendant, you will see if you keep a Hanuman Chalisa right next to you, maybe on your desk, maybe on the bookshelf next to you. You have, let's say, even an image of Hanuman on your cell phone. You will have that retainment of energy inside you. Because again, the lineage, the blood is going to be connected with things like Kartikeya, which is, of course, another version of Vishnu avatar, but it's Hanuman. And even if you will see, doesn't matter if you're born in US or Europe, you can also try this and you will see like there's just this enormous burst of energy that a person will get by either reciting Hanuman Chalisa, having an image of Hanuman in their home, especially image of Hanuman in the southern direction of your home, like a brass Hanuman, which increases your valor where you want to just protect things, fight for injustice in life. Okay. And this is also the Mars where a person may definitely get into battles with their in-laws. Then they will shut down the in-laws. If they try to become more aggressive with them, they'll shut them down. They're not afraid. They're not the ones who are going to be backing down, or they will be becoming subservient. And these are the people who will actually act like the elder sibling, even if they're the youngest sibling. Because here Mars is in Sagittarius of Jupiter. They will show the wisdom. And Mars looks at the 11th house. Wherever Mars looks is going to conquer that particular house. So 11th from it becomes the 11th house. This person will always try to overdo their elder sibling in everything that they do. And also because this person's Mars is the 4th and 9th lord, it's like they're taking on the quality of the parents. They're going to be like, I'll do this. I'll take care of this. You tell me what needs to be done here. Instead of you telling me what I have to do, you just, actually, I will show you what has to be done here. So they become this parental figure. And if Mercury is not in any link with Mars, then yeah, there would be a more positive interaction. Otherwise, yes, there would be a lot of disputes and fights with siblings because of this person's overly mature taking over like nature. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Mars in the 5th house in Sagittarius for Leo Ascendant people. If you're new here, subscribe below so you don't miss these type of videos. And if you want to know where your Mars is placed, all your astrological details, check out the links here at KRSastrology.com. Otherwise, like I said, may have to take a break for a few days or a week or so. I don't know. Let's see. Bye-bye.